Jumping out the whip, shit cold. Watching my step ground froze. Most my day spent alone. Same with my bro, he knows. Gotta pay dues. Walking in mud, you can check my.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Chanina. Hey girl, hey. I'm making me some more coffee, y'all. My apartment is cold and it's after 3 o'clock, and I thought by now it would warm up, but it has not warmed up yet. So I had to go ahead and turn the heat on, girl. I've been trying to let, go as long as I could without turning the heat on. But I had to go ahead and turn it on because it's cold. And I can't find my sweater. The last time I saw it, Olivia had it on, and I don't know what she did with it. It's not in her room, so I don't know. And I looked at my closet to see if she hung it back in there, but it's not in there either. Y'all, I put my ponytail up higher, and I'm still not feeling it. I think it's just the curl, and the more I mess with it, the bushier it gets, so whatever. I think I'm going to try to make my way to the beauty supply store this week to get like a straight ponytail, but we'll have to see how everything goes. But hey y'all, I thought I'd go ahead and open up today's vlog. It's still Vlogtober. We're still doing daily vlogging. So today is Tuesday. And like I said, I'm making me some more coffee. I done already had, I guess this size cup would be considered 2 cups of coffee. So what, 16 ounces? So I've had 2 of those size. So I guess technically 4 8-ounce cups of coffee. But it's cold and I need to warm up. And I don't want to put no long sleeves on because then I'll start getting hot. My armpits will start sweating, all that stuff. I don't want to do all that. But how are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing great. Today has been a very productive day. I now have a moment where I can start editing this video that I started on Saturday, and hopefully I can go ahead and get it done and up tonight, so that you guys will have a video. I was able to finish it up or get the last little bit of footage that I needed last night, so I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna give myself an hour to work on that, and nothing else, because that's what be taking me so long. Sometimes I be calling myself trying to multitask, and some projects can probably get done way faster if I just sat down and just focused on that one thing instead of trying to do a little bit of this and then switch my focus to something else and then switch my focus to something else, and then before I know it, I've got 3 or 4 different things going on all at once. I have got to manage my time better. I feel like at one point I thought I had a handle on how I manage my time, but I guess that was before I started creating new projects for myself as the last few months has gone on. And now I just kind of feel like I need to redo that, which is fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that to beat myself up or nothing. It happens. Sometimes we have to adjust things to coordinate with what's currently happening. Okay. I need a little flavor in my coffee. I've been using vanilla extract. And it's so funny because I am not even like a vanilla coffee person. Like, I would prefer, vanilla coffee creamer. You normally wouldn't even see me pick that up. I normally go for other flavors. But I don't have any other flavors here. Well, I have these caramel cubes, but they don't really, it takes too long for them to melt. And sometimes I can't even really taste the caramel, honestly. And it makes my coffee a little bit more sweeter than I like because I already add a little bit of sugar to it. Because I use the half and half now, and y'all know half and half is just milk and cream. So there's no sugar in it like your typical creamer. But I did try this. I had a coffee the other day, and I just dropped a little bit of this double mocha cappuccino in it. And I ain't gonna hold you, it tasted pretty good. So I think I'm gonna do that right now. Get my creamer or my half and half. most times it's just the location of the cabin. Yep, just cabin location. It depends on the ship. There are some that are on the same level, and then there's some that are kind of spread out through the ship. Okay. Awesome. You're welcome. Hey y'all, it is the next day. Girl, my whole computer, I hate when my computer does that. When it just freezes. Anyway, I can't even click on anything to restart it. Let me just power it off really quick. Hopefully it'll come back up by the time my break is over with. My last call went over, so that only left me with like 10 minutes or so. What time is it? Hang on. Yeah, about 10 minutes. So, let's see. Let me let everything shut down, and then I'll pick it back up here in just a second. But hey y'all, hey. So this morning started off kind of interesting. Last night, I asked Olivia how she wanted me to do her hair. I gave her two options because y'all know I had bought some weave to put into her hair for picture day, which is today. So last night, I noticed she was asleep or whatnot, and you know, it was getting a little bit later. And I tried to wake her up so that I could do her hair, girl. She would not wake up. Anyway, so I gave her two options. I said, hey, do you want to just wear your own hair in a ponytail? We slick down the front really, really nice so that it's still looking good by the time you take your photos. Or do you want me to go ahead and finish up your hair, braid it up, put the ponytail in, right? She says she wants to just do the ponytail, slick down, boom. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, so she doesn't want me to braid it up and put the weave in. She just wants to wear her regular hair. Totally fine with that. But this morning, oh, let me turn the computer back on so that I'm not late for my next interval. Hopefully, if I could get logged into everything on time. But anyway, this morning, we've got about 30 minutes left until it's time to leave out the door, right? She's dressed, everything. So I go to do her hair. We done whipped out the edge gel, the hair wrap, all the things to lay her hair down, to moisturize it so that it has its sheen, all the things, right? So when I'm done, I was like, okay, cool. Go finish getting your shoes on and stuff like that. And I noticed she has a tear rolling down her eye. So I was like, what's the matter? And she was like, I thought you was going to do the hair. I was like, what? I said, you thought I was going to do the hair? I said, what you mean? I gave you two options, and this is the option you chose. And so she said she misunderstood. She thought that I was referring to slicking down her hair, not braiding it, and then wrapping the weave around it for a ponytail. That's what she thought that I was saying, which I was not saying that, because with her hair, she's natural. So, I would need to go through, flat ironing her hair to get it as flat as possible so that her ponytail can be slick, and then she doesn't have to deal with flyaways and all that stuff, right? So anyway, girl, she was a little disappointed, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I was a little disappointed too, because I was like ecstatic to do this style on her. I've never done this style on her. I always thought that she was too young for a style like this, but now that she's of age, I was excited to give her a little bit of a different look. So it didn't work out that way. So we just did her ponytail really, really nice. And that is how she's going to take her picture today. I told her, please smile, because I want to buy these pictures. I haven't bought her school pictures in I don't know how many years, but I want to get them this year. But anyway, y'all, so yeah, maybe today when she gets home, or well, tonight, I'm not going to say when she gets home because I'll still be working, but maybe tonight, we'll go ahead and get it done or whatever, or I might just wait till the weekend, because today is already, what's today? Today is Wednesday, so girl, we might just wait till the weekend to do it. I don't know. We'll have to see, child, because Olivia be trying to do her own thing, and I be trying to tell her, girl, when I'm trying to do something, just let me do it right then. Like, don't give me such a hard time about it. Just go on and get it over with, and then we won't have to run into situations like this morning where you thought one thing and I thought something else. Like, you know. Anyways, y'all, I keep going like this. I've got this cold air is really getting to me this time around. Normally I don't have an issue with cold air and dry skin. I mean, I get dry skin, but not like this. Like, I've got dry skin patches all right here behind my ear, on the back of my ear. My neck is dry. Like, it's crazy. Crazy, girl. Anyway, so let me answer a question for you guys. I was looking at my comments last night, but I was too tired to respond. So let me just answer a question, one that I can remember anyway. Somebody was asking about pay by the minute or pay by the hour. I have seen clients on the Arise website where they did pay by the minute. Normally what they do is, if you're getting paid by the minute or getting paid by the hour, they'll tell you up front. It could be either or, right? And whichever amount is higher. So if you made more money getting paid by the minute or on the paid by the minute scale, then that's the money they're going to pay you. If you made more money getting on the paid by the hour scale, you know, if this is a client that offers both, then you'll get the paid by an hour. So you'll always get whichever amount is greater. The client that I'm currently servicing started out paid by the minute, and well, on the SOW it'll tell you either or. So my client started out either or, but now they just do paid by the hour. In my personal experience, I've seen my invoices where I was paid by the minute, and I've seen invoices where, well, now I see invoices where it's paid by the hour, and honestly, they kind of like even out as far as the pay is what I noticed for my client. I can't say that for all of them, but that's what I noticed. My pay was generally about the same either way. But yeah, so you'll know that whether it's paid by the minute or paid by the hour, you're supposed to get that information from your IBO once you enroll into a certification course, or if you just want to know the client pay rates, it should be on there. If they have like a little form, like I have a Word document that I send out to all new agents with the pay rates on it. And they have access to it for about a week, because it's always, whenever I send that out, it's always confidential and it's only accessible for about a week, right? No one can download it, share it, forward it, none of that. But typically that's where I put that information if you're getting paid by the minute, or if this is a client that either pays by the minute or pays by the hour, right? There's no client on here that I can recall at this moment where it's just paid by the minute. I think everyone has converted over to just paying by the hour. So, but either way, as long as you are in ready mode and you're available to take a call, even if you're sitting there for 30 minutes and no call comes in, as long as you are in ready mode and ready to take the call, you still get paid for that time. So like today, I had one interval where it was a 30-minute interval and I had like 2 calls. So I was pretty much sitting, and they were like quick calls too, like less than 3-minute calls. So I was basically sitting most of that interval, but because I was in the ready mode to receive a call, even though I just sat here, I still got paid for just sitting here. So I hope that answers that question. I don't even know. I'm gonna have to look back at this clip to make sure that I asked it right. If not, then I'm gonna re-record it. Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Y'all, tell me why that whole hair debacle yesterday was for absolutely no reason. No reason at all. They didn't even take pictures yesterday. I don't know what's up with that, because I got an email, and when I got the email for the date that they were going to take the picture, I wrote it down on my calendar, and that was probably about a week, maybe a week and a half ago. So I don't know what happened with that, but they didn't even take pictures. Anyway, so hey, how y'all doing? It is later in the evening for me. So good morning or good afternoon or good evening to you guys. I am winding down for the day. I've been working all day. I did have one break today where it was long enough for me to try to start editing yesterday's vlog. So my computer is restarting right now as we speak because it got stuck again. I'm starting to wonder now if it's just the software that I'm using, because I used to use Wondershare or Filmora. Well, that's what I was using, but I'm trying out this other software called VSD or VDS or something like that. And I'm starting to get the hang of it, but I'm wondering if it's kind of making my computer stall at times, like if I have it up too long, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense. But anyways, I am restarting my computer, and I thought to myself, okay, the other day I did not do my feet, so I'm going to use this. But what I'm trying to figure out is if I'm going to do it after my shower or do it before my shower. This is the Global Beauty Care. I've used this before, and it kind of made the dead skin and all that peel off my feet. My feet was really soft after that, but it took about a week or so for all of the skin to come off completely. Y'all, it looked so crazy through the process, but this one is pretty much like that one. Same brand. Got it from the Dollar Tree. Moisturizing foot treatment mask. What does it say? Softens cracked heels and rough, dry feet. Moisturizes and exfoliates. Convenient wearable sock mask, or mask socks, excuse me. And you get one pair. So I think what I'm going to do is use it after I get out of, well, before I get in the shower. That way I can just wash my feet off while I'm in the shower with the little stuff that's left behind. So dinner is done. I just made something quick. Hamburgers and french fries. Because it's going to be too late if I just, cook. You know what I mean? So it's cool. It's the middle of the week, so no big deal. But I try to switch up the flavor a little bit, like with the fries. Instead of just having like plain fries, I put black pepper and garlic powder on it. This time, or that's what I did last time. This time I put both of those on it, but then when it came out of the oven, I sprinkled a little bit of Old Bay seasoning on there for the salt, because I didn't put no salt on it prior to putting it in the oven. And I used olive oil, so that helped out. Y'all, I fried some chicken tenders in olive oil. I normally use either vegetable oil or canola oil, and it tasted so good. What's wrong? What's that? Are you doing homework?
No.
What are you doing?
Lessons.
Lessons? From class?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Classwork? Okay. Man, y'all, so get a little twist on the potato instead of just a plain potato. Couldn't think of nothing, y'all. We don't have no frozen pizza, but I'm waiting on, I put in an order for an Amazon delivery. I ain't fooling with Walmart for a while. So, and some of the stuff that I ordered, I need. Like, well, all of it I need, but I need it by tomorrow. Like coffee filters. I got some coffee filters and a couple of other things that I want to have by tomorrow instead of waiting for it, because I think I did a same day delivery, so I went ahead and paid the $4.99. versus the free, because the next free slot wasn't for 2 days from now. Almost, I think that's what it was. Yeah, because it had limited availability for today, which is that one slot that was open for $4.99, and then limited availability for tomorrow, but I didn't even look to see what the times were. And I think, now that I'm thinking about it, that's about as far as I went. So tomorrow, so it's cool because that's still cheaper than what I would have paid for a Walmart delivery, which is $7.95. You know, so it is what it is. But yeah, I just wanted to open up the vlog. Today is Thursday, so happy Thursday to you guys. In my wax melts, I changed it. Which one do I have in the room? Is it this one? I changed the one in the room. I'm trying to go through these fallish type scents. The pumpkin ones, I can't do those, y'all. I'm trying, but I can't do it. So in here in the room, I switched it out earlier because the one in here before didn't smell like anything anymore. It was sandalwood vanilla. So I switched it out for this Tuscan cypress and sandalwood. Y'all, this, if you try this scent out, you may like it. I like the scent, but it is really, really strong. And earlier today, I had a headache. Like, my headache was throbbing. And I know it wasn't because of the candle wax, because I woke up with a headache. But it seemed like when I lit the candle and the candle wax started to make its way, you know, in the air, my head started hurting a little bit more. And I was like, oh my gosh, this candle wax is so strong. So with that one, I think I'm going to move that one to the living room because it's a bigger space. That way it has more room to spread out. It is too loud for it to be in here. It smells good though. It's just really strong. It's kind of like almost kind of like a masculine smell almost. Let me see if it has any notes or anything on here. Let's see. Tuscan cypress and sandalwood. So I guess if you know what sandalwood smells like, but what's Tuscan cypress? Yeah, I'm really trying to get rid of these. Honestly, I want to move over to using essential oils instead. But like I had been telling y'all, I don't want to just have all these different things and then I continue to buy more things. So I'm trying to get rid of all that. That way, when I do get my essential oils, I want to get 2 air purifiers. One for back this way and one for in the living room. Because it, you know, pollen season and all that, it gets pretty stuffy. So, even when it's not pollen season, it gets stuffy in this apartment. And I just, you know, I feel like we could use the air purifier. So anyway, and I want to get the one where you can put a drop of essential oil on the padding. So I want to get that. But like I said, I want to just completely be done with candles and wax melts. Because candles, I don't mind. Like, I love candles, but it's just really hard to find a really good candle. And I don't want to pay a whole lot of money for a candle that I'm going to be burning. You know what I mean? Like, maybe if I was the type of person that purchased candles just for decoration and I was never going to burn it, and there was like some significance to the candle as to why I purchased it, that's a little different. But if it's a candle I'm going to be burning, I don't want to spend a whole lot of money just to get what I want out of the candle. You know, I want it to smell good. I want it to smell up the whole room. I don't want it to be a candle where the only time I can smell it is if I walk by it, or the only time I can smell it is when it's not lit. Because I've had my run of candles that smell good when they're not lit, and then when you light them, it smells like wax. Like, it doesn't even smell like the fragrance that it's supposed to smell like. So crazy. But yeah, so, you know, the Glade candles, I've thought about getting Glade candles, but y'all, I'm trying to, another thing I want in a candle too is for it to have a good burning time on it. Like, I don't really want a candle that it only takes a few hours for it to pretty much burn away and you can't relight it anymore. And that's what I feel like the Glade candles are, you know. So that's just my opinion. I like candles that can burn for hours at a time, you know. Anywho, let's see. I am trying to take a break from my desk as this computer is doing what it's doing, but I'm just still sitting here. Now is a good time to walk away. Walk away, Chanina. Walk away. Okay, so I've been waiting on my Amazon Fresh order, and it finally arrived, y'all. It is, it's literally almost 11 o'clock at night. It was supposed to arrive between 9 and 10, but right at 10 o'clock, I got like this notification saying that there was like a delay, but it was still coming. So it still came. It's just really late. So anyways, this is what I picked up. Not a whole lot of stuff, but it did. You would have thought I had a whole lot of stuff with the price, because it ended up being like almost $40 for all this stuff. Anyway, I got some Reynolds wrap, the 30 feet, and I can't remember how much this was. I think it was like $2.79 or something like that. Then I got 2 frozen ground turkey rolls. I plan on making meatloaf at some point, probably this weekend. But 2 ground turkey rolls, which were like $3.79 or $3.69, something like that. Needed coffee filters. I'm out of coffee filters. So those are $1.99, and then I got the cheapest bread on Amazon, which was like $2.70 something. Is the Bimbo brand soft white. Olivia has already broken into her sunflower seeds, but I got her some sunflower seeds. She always wants to go to the corner store to get them. They're 2 for $1, so I just went ahead and got her the big bag. This was $2.99. And for my coffee, instead of getting a coffee creamer, which I so want to try this Nestle Coffee Mate coffee creamer, the Nestle Toll House, it's like chocolate chip, and I saw it on Walmart, but I was trying to find it on Amazon because I really do want to try that creamer. But in the meantime, I did pick up this organic salted caramel sauce for my coffee. So it's supposed to be fat-free, vegan-free, organic, non-GMO. So I don't know, we'll see. I forgot how much that was, but it's the 365 Whole Food Market brand. And then I picked up some eggs because we are out of eggs. So I got the 18 count medium brown eggs. And then I got some chicken pieces because Olivia asked me the other day, could we have baked lemon pepper chicken? So I figured it would make more sense to do it with the little wingettes rather than like whole thighs or chicken legs or stuff like that. So anyways, that's what I picked up.